The bugger.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Eat, Crit, and Survive Plays, a board game where some friends have gathered around the digital table to play a board game together.
Hey.
We are back from our week off where I was tottering over to visit Raina88, and Laura was around doing stuff, and then we went off to aircon. So we were busy doing
Preparing myself for aircon, that's what I was doing.
You were having a big nap. And it did not work because we are tired from aircon, because aircon is fantastic and so much fun.
So good.
But yeah, as a result, we decided we'd come back and play a board game, which was probably a bit heavier than we really should do, because based on our brains at the moment, but we'll give it a go anyway. Like these board games. As mentioned previously, that is Laura. John.
Hello.
And I'm Luke. We are going to be playing ourselves some Dinosaur World by Dinosaur Games today. We have already played the Rawr Write in a previous episode of Equip Live Plays board game, which you can go back and check out on our YouTube channel. You can go see that whilst Laura's messing around with the Dragon Mini in the background.
I'm sorry, he's not standing up. He needs to stand up.
There you go. There's no fact he's going to be our cake topper.
No, he's not. We'll get a much prettier one.
True. But as talking about prettier ones that you can get a hold of, you can go and check out some wonderful gaming adjacent stuff at gametea.co.uk/equiplive, who helped make this episode possible by letting us partner with them, be brand ambassadors for them. They've just released, as an email I got just now, some new. Literally just opened the email. They have got some new dice that they are releasing, which are made of sort of interesting non-terrestrial metal, apparently. They are
Space metal.
Space metal. Space. They are interesting little shaped polyhedrals. They are not your standard dice. So if you want to go check those out, go to gametea.co.uk/eatcritsurvive. And if you want to use the code EATCRITSURVIVE, you'll get yourself 5% off. And if you go there, a little bit of that comes to us, so you'll be supporting us, supporting some cool female-led and queer-led independent artists. So go and check them out for all your cushions, shirts, art,
candles,
dice, candles, so many candles, and all that fun stuff that comes with it. So go check them out. And we will not be returning to our D&D, our regularly scheduled D&D campaign this week, just because life things are still going on.
However, our D&D slot will still resume because
I didn't know if we were going to be streaming it or not. We hadn't decided that one. We may be streaming. We may be streaming a one shot on Friday. We will see. We'll see how we feel about.
I mean, for our slot will still resume. Whether it'll be on the screen is a whole different thing.
So keep an eye out on our socials. We'll probably drop something if we are deciding to do that, but we will let you know. With that in mind, let us talk about today's board game, Dinosaur World. Now, I don't know this one as well as I would like, because even though I've read the rules a couple of times, I'm going to have the rules here so I can just double check things, just to make sure that I am right. Dinosaur World is the follow-on to Dinosaur Island, and also by extension Dinosaur Island: The Rawr Write. It is a game where we are going to be going about building the best dinosaur theme park that is in no way in any relation to Jurassic Park at all.
What? Why do you even mention such a thing?
I know, right? Anyway, we're going to be going about gathering dinosaurs, going around building different things, using our workers that we're going to draft, and doing all sorts of fun stuff. Over the course of the game, we are going to be doing 5 phases over 5 different rounds. And those phases are, we are going to first hire workers. We're going to be doing some public actions. We'll then do some simultaneous private actions on our own individual parks. We'll then send our workers out on a Jeeple tour. And then we're going to have an income phase and cleanup. I'm going to go briefly over the hire workers, public actions, and private actions first, and then we'll sort of go over the Jeeple tour when we get to it. Because I think that's probably an easier way of working out how things go. But I'll give it a brief overview as we go. So, first of all, we are going to start off with our collecting worker phases. So we have this deck of cards here, which is our worker database. and we are going to draft some workers from it. Actually, there's one thing I probably should do beforehand. We also need to have some objectives for the game. Just going to flip these decks over so you can see what is going on there. We'll have a look at those in a moment. But first, we're going to be taking 4 of these working one extra, 1 per player plus an extra. And I'm going to put it down here below the objective cards by the defunct player board in the bottom corner here. Flip those over. So these are going to give us different coloured worker meeples that we can utilize to do different actions. The green workers are administrators. They will give us some bonuses to some of our different objectives. So basically, any meeple that has a colour will give a bonus to a particular action. The blue are scientists. The yellow are security. He said, yes.
Yellow security.
And the purple
Purple
workers,
is like the
Jeeple, the mechanics.
Jeeple mechanics.
Yes,
Yeah.
make things get a little bit better. And then the white is just your general everyday
White is
worker.
everyone else.
They do all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to be taking one of these each when we get into the gameplay. But we do have a little bit of setup to go into first. We'll just go through a brief overview of what's going on. We're going to drop these workers in. We're going to use them to undertake different actions across our parks. Starting off with the public actions, they are basically everything that is available on this main board here. So we can gather DNA. By gathering DNA, we can use 1, 2, or 3 workers to place down, and we're going to be able to then take DNA based on the dice that we are going to pull out, which we're going to pull out these dice here and give them a roll.
Roll, my pretties.
I'm setting things up a little bit earlier, that's okay.
That's
So
fine.
we're going to put in 1, 2, or 3 workers, and then we will choose one of these dice. We will take that dice, put it back into the bag, and we will gain a number of DNA as printed on the die, multiplied by the number of workers we put in. So if I put
You
in,
can activate it, like put in 3 meeples. You can activate that die 3 times.
absolutely. If you choose to put in a blue scientist worker, you can choose to take an additional DNA of your choice. You can either take a basic or an advanced DNA. Basic DNAs are your primary colors. Advanced DNAs are your secondary colors, so green, purple, orange.
Orange.
We have our
Oh,
dinosaur.
that's what the little green diamonds are, the little pluses. I thought they were just dots.
Yeah, pluses, multipliers. Otherwise, general indicators.
I don't have as good a resolution as you.
That's true.
You're way clearer.
Then you have the dinosaur paddocks action, in which you can pay 2 workers and then pay the cost in coins to take one of these dinosaur paddocks and place it into your park. When you place a dinosaur paddock, you can place it anywhere adjacent to one of the hex tiles that you have in your own private park, such as over here, where we have our park entrance. In fact, this should be a welcome center to start things off.
Oh, they're not. Yeah.
Give them a flip over. You can draw them in and take one of the pay the coin cost, and you can take that into your take it into your play area, so you've got it for later. If you choose to play a green administrator, that cost of workers is reduced to a single green worker. You can play a single green worker or 2 of any color, and then pay the monetary cost.
You cannot put dinosaur enclosures next to one another, otherwise they will fight.
Correct.
They like their space.
They do. I like to be spread out
Like
from their
me.
buddies.
Like me, I don't like people.
Oh,
You're not people.
well, don't out me on the internet.
God.
God, Laura.
Ah.
We also have as options, we can go over to the attractions stand. These do not cost workers, but they do cost money. So you will pay the money cost for each of those, and you'll gain the lightning benefit on them if it has one. Most of these don't,
Are they
but they
all
are.
the same?
They're all the same because you can only have one of each of the different attraction types in.
Yeah.
So you can only have 1 roller coaster, 1 merch stand, 1 restaurant, and 1 security booth. But it doesn't cost you any workers, so it just costs you the money to do it. Then you can go to the special buildings. You can place down any color worker you like. Zoom in. Enhance. You can take any color work you like and pay the monetary cost to claim one of these building types. If it has a lightning symbol next to the this little pointy star, you can get yourself, that is the number of victory points you'll gain for buying it and placing it into your park. So if you place it in, you'll get the money for it. All right, happy days.
I forgot you can double click. There's me like zooming in, trying to see what the hell
Enhance.
they are.
Enhance.
What?
So those are your public actions that you can do on your turn. And that's it's quite there's a handy little guide here.
That's brilliant.
What's that?
DNATM.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. You can gather DNA, build an attraction, build a dino planet, and build a special building. Then we move into the private action phases, which will be activating those private actions on your own park board, which will be DNA refinement, in which you can play a worker down to combine or split DNA once using the recipe shown. So you can combine a red and a blue DNA into a purple, or you can split purple DNA into red and blue. If you place a blue scientist again, you will gain an additional basic DNA of your choice, regardless of which way you choose to maneuver things.
I feel like the word recipe is not the word to use when you're creating dinosaurs, unless you're baking T-Rex cookies.
Listen.
What do you think goes into the burger stands?
Sometimes when you're making dinosaurs, you've got to break a few eggs.
What?
And
What's it called?
splicing.
No. What is the scientific term for a recipe? Is in like mixing chemicals together?
I mean, a recipe probably
It's
is.
not a recipe. I can't.
A formula?
Yeah, but then I guess.
Procedure?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like recipes just like it's just I don't know, just one word that just doesn't sit right.
Anyway, so you'll use the recipe to combine and split up DNAs, while Laura tries to think of a synonym that works. You could also choose to make dinosaurs. You could spend DNA to make a dinosaur of your choice. You can either make a herbivore, a small omnivore, or a large carnivore. Carnivore, omnivore, yeah, same thing. And you will pay the DNA cost that is shown at the top of the town. Double click on this. Pachycephalosaurus. You would pay a yellow and a green DNA in order to do so, and no extra DNA. And then you would place the dino meeple in this game, on the leftmost available spots, gaining the threat that is shown in as the red dot and the victory points as shown below. As you move further along, you're going to probably have to pay additional costs. So as you go further, you'd have to pay a yellow, a green, and an orange DNA in order to build it up. Good. Stay.
Hey, boy.
Stay. Good DNA.
Good dinosaur.
So we will get those little DNA meeples put in there, and yeah, you'll bump up your threat along here. And threat is something that you need to keep an eye on, because threat's not a good
Don't
thing.
want the threat. Don't want the bad.
Threat is bad because it could mean that your guests get eaten.
Don't want those dangerous dinos.
Then we have a couple of other options that are on our own player board, which are the Jeepage Garage, in which you can place a worker down and pay to increase up your Jeeple track. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Go back to my player board. So as we see here, we have got a little Jeeple track that we can be progressing up, which we are actually starting on there, so we'll do that in a second. We'll bounce our way up and we'll pay the cost that is showing for that area that we're about to go into, or the area that we are currently in. So to upgrade here, I'd have to pay 1 coin. If I was to do a second step, I would have to pay 3. If you pay with a purple worker, it costs 1 coin fewer, so bear that in mind. It's also worth noting that we do not have to spend all of our workers at once in any particular phase, because we may want to use them for later phases and different activations. So keep that in mind. We also have the security action, in which we can spend any worker and pay and increase our security. As we go up here, we start on 0. And as we bump our way up that track, we again will be paying the cost as we move into it. And we ideally want to keep our security ahead of our threats. If you pay with a yellow worker, then it will cost you 1 fewer monies. And you can do that up to 3 times. Ideally, we'll do multiple in one go because it's nice to bump it. And then you have the VC funding. You can pay any worker again and gain the money amounts that you place your work onto. The more times you do this, the less money you're going to get for your return, because venture capitalists don't like it if you beg them for money. However, if you play a green supervisor or administrator, you will get an additional coin, so it is kind of worth doing that. Any questions so far?
When can I bake dinosaurs?
During the private action phase.
Let's get going then.
When can we ride the dinosaurs?
Oh, good idea. There is like a T-Rex jet ski.
Well, you can ride the dinosaurs when you have signed this disclaimer form, saying that we are not liable to any loss of limbs, life, or general deformities that may occur as a result of riding upon a Stegosaurus.
Sounds fair.
Yeah,
I
sign
got
me
a
up.
sign.
All right.
There's one way to go. It's on a Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
Stegos. I am a Stegosaurus.
Then we will go into our Jeeple phase. When basically, the public actions will all take turns until we choose to pass. The private actions we will do simultaneously, although for the first round we'll probably just sort of work through them together and look at each person.
I'll do it. I never do it because I always need someone to double check my work.
Yeah. Then we'd have our Jeeple tours, which we will do simultaneously. So if we go to our Jeeple tours, effectively what is going to happen is we're going to take our little Jeeple, which looks a little like that, around the board, leaving behind these little arrow spaces in the space that we went into. So we currently have 2 of them because that is our movement speed. We can potter ourselves around the number of hexes that are adjacent to each other. We can never go back into a tile we've already been to. And when we get there, we can then activate activate the tile that we go into. So for example, the merchandise shop, you can place a worker, if you still have them, to gain a money. You can then draw and roll 2 DNA dice, and you will gain the indicated DNA. You'll then gain excitement based on the, let me just make sure I'm getting this in the right order. Place workers, gain or spend excitement, increase board, and then take the action. So you would place your worker down first if you're choosing to activate it. You will gain the excitement that is indicated on this green triangle. You would place a boredom token on this spot here, which will decrease the amount of stuff you're getting back, excitement you're getting back, because people don't want to go before.
So you can't go back to the same one in the same round.
But you can go in future rounds.
Yes.
Yes. And then you would take the action based on that. All right. Where's the scoreboard?
It's at the other end.
It is all over here.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lock this as a image. Shift.
Good job.
I'll put it as a 6. There we go.
Numero 6.
So we can bounce around and do our various different actions on that. Then after that, we will gain ourselves some income once we've finished moving our Jeeples. And then we will have an income and cleanup phase, and that will effectively come down to returning our Jeeple back to and our root tokens back to the Welcome Center, getting the bonuses of our Jeeps tokens we've slotted into our Jeeple tracks, which we're going to put one in a second. Gaining coin income based on our current spaces on the excitement track. So however far along we are, we will get that much money back. Always very nice. We will evaluate our threat and security tracks. If we have more threat than we have security, then we will gain death tokens by the number that we exceed by our threat. And then we will clean up our central islands and rearrange things by getting rid of some of the extra panels and basically cycle through the tiles that we did not purchase. Then we will change the turn order by reordering it by whoever has the fewest victory points going first. And if there's a tie, the player who is furthest back will break that tie. And then the end of the game, which is kind of important, I guess, for explaining the end game scoring, whoever has the highest points wins. But by that point in the game, there are only 2 things that we have left to score. You'll gain 1 victory point for each 5 money you have left over. And then we will deal with deaths. So the player who has the fewest death tokens will wipe their death tokens out, and everyone else will remove a number of death tokens equal to the amount that's removed by the player who had the fewest. So if I had 5, Laura had 6, Dom had 3, Laura and I would both remove 3 from our totals, giving me 2, Laura 3 at the end. We'll then consult charts, which tells us how many deaths we have in total that people care about, because a certain number of deaths is okay, apparently.
It's inevitable when you've got a park full of dinosaurs.
So we will then deal with whoever has the most, and we will lose victory points depending on how many deaths we have resolved. If you have more than 10 death tokens, you lose an additional 3 victory points for every one you have above 10. And I think the only thing that's really left to talk about is what happens when you visit a dinosaur paddock, but we will come to that in a second because we will need to do a couple of last bits for setup because there's a lot in this game that we have to do. So, first of all, we are going to choose our upgrade tile that we have for our G-pole. So we have a couple of little upgrade options that we have available to us. We have an additional worker, a security, a DNA, an advanced DNA, 2 basic DNA, or 2 money. So we can choose any one of those and put it into our upgrade slot, and we will immediately get that benefit.
You have to pay for it.
No.
Is that the...
I think I'm going to take a security.
I think I'm going to take a meatball.
I will try taking a money then.
Okay, so take additional 2 monies. Then we need to decide who our starting player is. Well,
I'm just going to take a spare meatball. Where's a white meatball?
they are. So I
got it.
You got them in the bag, aren't
Yeah. Well, mine. I picked the token for a meatball, so I'll just grab this spare meatball.
Yes. So the meatballs are gathered in these bags over here. Should you need them over by the?
They're dinosaurs.
And then those are dino meatballs. So we are going to decide who goes first by rolling the die.
No. What do the rules say?
The person who has most recently trained a raptor to respond to hand signals. Dom, have you trained a raptor to respond to hand signals recently?
No.
Laura,
Zoom has died.
have you trained a raptor?
Maybe who's asking?
Me, for the purposes of this board game.
No.
I have trained a raptor to do what I want by hand signals. Mostly it's
I am raptor.
So we are going to just roll the dice. I've got this chunky one that I picked up from Aircon. I'm going to roll this on the floor because it is critical to make a loud noise. So
Nice, my turn.
that is a 12.
My turn. That is a 19.
8.
It's acting up.
Your Zoom's acting up.
Yeah, look, I'm frozen.
Oh, yes, there you are.
But it's not letting me undo it.
You can still hear us, Dom?
Yeah, I can still hear you, and I can see a frozen Laura.
Yeah.
Turn your camera
it's
off and turn it back on again?
Can't. It's Zoom's.
Oh, Zoom has just
Zoom's
crashed.
just not responding. So if we disappear, that is why.
Okay, so
It's not the worst picture to be frozen.
no, to be fair. Okay, so Laura is our first player.
What? Ah, Jeebus.
You get the first player token, which means the amount of money. So Laura, you're the first player. You get 8 monies.
Yay.
I get 9
Where's the money?
over here, and Dom, you get 10.
10 money? Wow.
Yeah, 10 money to start.
Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have blown my upgrade on money. Oh well. It's always handy to have.
Money's good to have.
Is indeed
We've learned anything in this world.
useful. And then we are going to do a bit of a tile draft. So in the regular game, you would deal out random dinosaurs and random special tiles, special building tiles. But for a beginner game, they recommend that you deal out these pairs. So The way it will work is in the rules, it has starting with the first player, and then we do a snake draft, effectively to draft one of these players' tiles. We will get a special building, and we will get a dinosaur to go into our park. And we will take those 2 tiles, place them in however we like to. So, Laura, you're the first player. There are these tiles that you can look at. We have the Triceratops ring toss. We have the raptor pen. We've got a casino and the amber extraction. Then you have the as dinosaurs. You have the pteranodon. You have a stegosaurus. Yeah, I have the hadrosaurus and the proceratosaurus. Proceratosaurus.
So what am I picking?
You are
either one of them.
Either of those tiles. When it comes back to your turn in the draft, you will take the other
one.
type.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for the stegosaurus.
Taking the stego? Okay.
So I just get added to my park immediately.
Wherever you like. For free.
So at the top there. For free.
I will take the amber extraction.
I have frozen forever.
So, because I took the amber extraction, that will gain me 3 victory points.
I will take the Proceratosaurus enclosure.
Okay. Gonna get rid of these yellow cubes because they are unnecessary.
Which one?
The yellow cubes, because we haven't got a yellow player.
No, sorry, which one's Dom picked?
The Proceratosaurus.
That's not. Where's that?
It's now in my park.
Have you?
He's taken it already.
Oh, I didn't see the one. Was that the one next to the Triceratops ring toss?
Yes.
It's higher up than the rest of them. I didn't even notice that. Fair enough.
So, Dom, you get to draft another one. So you now have to take the specialist building.
Ah, yes, I do. Okay, what should I have? Well, the casino revolves around rolling dice and rolling well, so I won't be taking that one. What's the pink star again?
That's points.
Victory points.
Okay. That actually combines quite well with my Ceratosaurus enclosure because it wants purpley feet dinosaur, and those are purpley feet dinosaur. So yeah, I'll have the raptor pen.
Okay. I will take. I think basic DNA. Basic DNA is relatively easy to come by. I will take the Pteranodon. Sure, why not?
I'll take the casino.
Okay. So the thing that I hadn't mentioned before, these two can now go. We're tentatively back. Yay!
Laura's entered the game.
Laura has entered the game. All right, so I was talking about before we got so rudely interrupted by technical issues, so sorry about that, everyone. We are going to, when we visit a dinosaur enclosure, we have a thing that is going to happen for us. So we're going to go there, we're going to have our threat that is going to, we're going to activate a dinosaur enclosure. We will go into it. We don't have to pay a meeple, but we do have a threat die that we have to roll effectively. And we have one for each of the different levels. We will roll it, and depending on which of the death symbols come up, that is the number of deaths that will happen because we have entered a dinosaur enclosure and they are not happy. So we need to be careful. And Peebles is raiding! Hello!
The tech issues have gone.
You have timed this very well.
seconds ago we had Zoom problems and my computer was dying, and you've joined us at the perfect time.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Friends, welcome, Raiders.
Welcome.
How's it going? What are you guys up to? What has been happening? We're playing some Dinosaur World. We're just about to get started after some mild tech issues. But yeah, how are you all doing?
Don't mind the mild tech issues.
Don't mind the mild tech issues. Laura, you are the first sneaked in with a little raid to them people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peebles.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Come see us make some dinosaurs with dinosaur recipes.
She does not like the choice of
The
word
recipes for dinosaurs.
Alrighty, so we are going to be starting ourselves off now with some hiring of workers. Oh, we should probably talk about what our objectives are as well.
Yes.
So our objectives are to have three large carnivores and 3 herbivore dinosaurs in our park. You can claim these at any time. So if you have completed one of the objectives, you can just put a little marker on it. Moving on. And people said been catching up with life and playing some Draftosaurus on BGA. Chatted with Rawr Romantic, the computer game. Oh, very nice. Have you tried Rawr Romantic, the board game? Because I know that has been out recently. Seeing off to the rest, have a great game. You have a good game. Thank you very much for coming along, sending everyone our way. Objective number 2 is to have one of each building type, as well as a small herbivore.
Herbivore.
Small carnivore, and a herbivore dinosaur. So we want a security, a research.
Omnivore.
No, they are technically listed as carnivores.
Wow.
And then
Challenge accepted.
gain 7 death markers in 1 round.
You know what? Why not? Let's go for it.
Could be a challenge. Could be a thing. Let's see how it goes. All right. So, Laura, you get to choose a worker.
Oh, I had a good.
We are going to be getting 9 workers. You have 10, I believe, because you took one as your starting
I
base.
did. You know what? Let's go. Oh no, I
Keep zooming in. Really, I should just look at my.
Just double click.
No, I can't double click my board.
I do like the little player indicators for if you have succeeded on them are just basically little dudes standing around next to their jeeps.
I'm going to take this one.
Oh, cool. Okay, then it is me. What do I want to do? I'm going to set this as a camera so I can come back to it. I think about what I'm going to do with myself.
Take 3.
To go heavy G-ball, or do I want to go heavy into something else?
Jeez. Take 23 meeples. Sure.
I will. Oops. I think
I
this
do not want
card.
to there.
Put my board over here. So I will gain a purple, 3 blue, 4 white.
And the cards go back.
A yellow. Cards will go into a discard pile once you have.
I'll just put it underneath the pile.
Sure, that works. Alrighty. Right, Laura, you are up first.
Woo!
Take us away with the public actions phase.
So I
This is
can,
when I would normally have to roll the DNA dice, but I brought them out early because I'm a doofus.
before I can gather a DNA, I can build an attraction,
Build a dinosaur paddock.
build a dinosaur paddock, build a special building.
Yes. All of these things are true.
What is my game plan? Maybe to get my dinosaur in. Maybe
have one blue guy. What does the blue guy do? He just gets some more dunay. But then I only need basic dunay to make more Stegosaurus, which could be handy because it's on a dice. Gather DNA. I'll gain one. The blue one. Or I could save him. I don't know. What do I use a blue one for later down the line? That one.
Blue one can be used for the splitting of DNA or refining of DNA. Well, they can be used for making it easier, at least.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I will just. I think I'll just use my blue guy. And so where he doesn't go anywhere, if I'm going to just use him to get a die, I'm just going to put him back in the bag.
It's probably easier, yeah.
Okay, and I will take. Oh, she can put many on them, can't you?
You can put up to 3. And you will multiply by whichever die you choose.
Get that. Oh, but then. Oh no, my blue, I'd only get that one more time. Just a +1 on something.
Yes.
Maybe I will spend 2 meeples to get this die.
Which die have you got? The double DNA die?
Double die!
Okay, that goes back into the bag.
Oh, hold on, I just wanted it there just whilst I...
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want, but yes, I'll put it back in the bag. I'll put my meeples back. Double die. And then I get an extra one from my blue, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the extra one I'll put my blue meeple. I'll just put my blue up.
Okay. I am going to do much the same thing. I'm going to spend a blue worker.
The die go in here.
Die go back. I'm going to spend a blue worker and a white worker. Whoops, sorry. Whoops, try again.
What are you doing?
I'm drunk.
What are you doing?
I'm going to spend a blue and a white worker, so I will claim this double DNA die, which means I can gain 4 DNA plus a bonus. So I will gain 2 more yellows, 2 reds, and a blue. Which has left that option available. I did recall back in there. I probably should have positioned myself to be in the yellow spot so that I wasn't quite so far away from all the meatball bags, but never mind. Tom, what are you doing with your turn?
Okay. So, if I use my 2 sign,
No, that's a boarding token.
Yes. If I use my 2 scientist guys,
yes,
and select the purple die, I'll get 2 purple and 2 of any basic.
Yes. Well, the blue scientist can actually get advanced DNA. You get 1 DNA of your choice.
Oh yeah, basic or advanced.
It's only the if you're doing the refining action that it specifies it's only a basic.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I will take the 2 purple.
Okay.
But then for my bonus one, I want a yellow and a red, because that means I have all the ingredients I need for my dinosaur recipe.
Yep. Laura?
So I get to do another public one?
If you choose to, you can keep going until you choose to stop it.
I'm just having a look.
Put that little dot on there for you. You start up your Jeep track.
You don't have to like follow the roads, do you?
No, you can just go wherever you like. But it's purely artistic.
That's fine, because I was going to say, because my casino does not link to anything. Right.
Plus we're in a Jeep, they can go off-road. Indeed.
Wheel, I'm guessing, is the, yeah, it's the Jeep. Okay. Well, don't we have Jeep at the moment? Sure, let's go. Let's go and buy. I'm gonna buy something. What am I gonna buy? I'm gonna buy the DNA TM for 4.
Okay.
Put this 5 back. I'm gonna 100%. Oh god, I never get this bit. There we go. No, still doesn't do it for me. Doesn't matter how hard I try. And I'll get this one, and I get a point. Yeah. I think that's my first point. I don't think I've gained. Oh no, I should have gained one from the casino.
You should have, yes. I'm not going to be zipping around the board quite as much as I normally do on these sorts of things, because that would make everyone feel sick.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
So we get a new building type. Whoops, that is the wrong one. That's from the wrong stack.
I didn't need to pay. Did I need to do a meeple for that?
You do
Oh, I
pay
do.
people.
Buy and place one special building. Okay, so one of my white guys is going over here.
Okay. Make
Oh,
two.
let's let them go
Ooh.
to.
The incubator's strong. Play a blue worker, make up to 2 dinosaurs. Each one costs 1 DNA fewer.
Damn.
Hey guys, guess what I'm doing?
Mm.
I'm going to pay with one of my basic white meeples. And pay 4 coins to go to my DNA. Get myself a DNA incubator. I can't quite get across, so I'm just putting that. And that gets me an point.
An point, eh?
Well, that's gone well. Sure, that's what I wanted. Right, Dom, it is your turn.
Oh.
Deal with
Do I
this.
get an extra thingy to choose from?
Yes, you would. So it comes from stack A until we run out of them. I got it. The result.
Ooh. Oh, you can pay money, get points.
Yeah,
True.
doesn't really excite me.
It excites the guest briefly.
I think it's the Vaptor culinary experience that excites the guests briefly.
That is true. Until you've watched them for dinner often enough.
Yeah. Like the giraffes at Disney World. Just not as bitey.
The giraffes are more bitey.
No.
That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Oh, they can get their heads in and come and bite you.
Hello.
They just want your food. But they're
Can I have a
heckin' cute.
Can I have a lettuce, please?
But they're heckin' cute.
They are. Oh, look
So
at you. That's my.
If I bought the Vaptor culinary experience, I'd need those DNA thingies to use it or something.
Yes. So as one of your when you go to your private actions to trigger, you would need to spend those DNAs to basically you could use your private action for the create a dinosaur. You could create a Velociraptor and put that dinosaur into that paddock. That would then trigger those bits for you to activate it on a future turn.
Expensive and quite dangerous.
2 things that I had on my Tinder profile for quite a long time.
He wishes.
I am expensive and dangerous. Have you seen my board game collection? I am a handful to keep.
Expensive, yes. Dangerous. Yeah.
If the board game collection falls on you.
This is true.
Then you're just defeated. You're just ruined by the crushing disappointment of having to put all the pieces back in the right spaces.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
You're up next, Lois. Think about your turn.
Oh, dear me.
You can pass, of course, and keep your meeples for a future
Yeah.
round. No, I think I want to be doing something. I'm just not sure what good options I have.
Fair. Now, I don't know. This script may be from when the Kickstarter was in place, so there may be a couple of things on here that are not as per the official game, as now published. So that's something to bear in mind.
What?
I don't know. There might be some differences for some reason.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Right. I will spend my administrator and 3 coins and buy myself the irritator paddock.
Irritator?
Yes.
How what it's called? What?
Yep.
Oh. Gonna move juice tax.
The Gigantanosaurus.
The Gigantanosaurus.
Oh yeah, the irritator. Ah, well, that actually does sound quite deadly. That could be a problem. Laura, it is your turn.
It doesn't matter. Oh, because it doesn't lie on the
No, there's no snap
arrow.
points.
No, it's on the arrow. It just thinks it can't lie there.
Freak out.
Leshik. Freak out.
We've got this black bag of doom that we can just throw excess bits into if we need to.
doom.
It wasn't for things like money and coins and such and meeples and such that we need back. I just throw everything in there. What do we do? Anyway, Laura, it is your turn.
Oh, that's the point.
Hello.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, something I did forget to mention. At the end of the 3rd round, our welcome center moves. So it will flip over and it will go, we can place it anywhere else in our park, and it then becomes our park entrance. So that gives us an opportunity to branch out a little bit differently.
Okie doke.
Oakley dokley. I just realised I've got a fair bit of okay. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I want any. I don't have all for money. Do I spend it? Maybe. Two or one. Get another dinosaur. Yeah.
I'm two dinosaur.
Every mother love, everybody do the dinosaur. Yep.
Hey, Dutch Yoda. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I see that you were away. Were you at Tower West this weekend, or were you at Aircon? I know I remember seeing you were at a convention. I'm not sure which one though.
Somewhere.
What do you do?
No, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I am going to build an attraction. So I think I will spend some money I'll buy a roller coaster. I'm going to spend 2 money to buy a roller coaster. Doesn't cost me a worker. Excellent. No, don't fall into the void.
Fall into the void.
Mhm.
Do it. Void, 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 void.
So it will go there for now. And that cost me 2 monies. 3 back. Dom, it is your turn. Also, I do some exchanging.
Yes.
Tidy up this money because it's going to bug. Stack. Okay, we'll just have to resolve to it just being chaos.
Chaos and bloodshed. Ah, the solution.
John, what are you doing with your turn?
Probably getting an attraction of some description.
Okay.
Ooh, merch shop gets you money and some random DNA.
Or beautiful.
Restaurants gets you money for surrounding tiles. That's just roller coaster. And security is expensive, but gives you more security.
Yes.
Oops. I keep grabbing boredom. Why do I do that?
That's not as suspicious implications.
Oh,
Hello.
hello. I've got a lovely shot of my chin then.
Genuine.
Okay. Let's buy some merch. So I'll use a white meeple to do that. Back in the bag for you.
Sorry.
3 coins, and I have merch.
Merch stand. Nice. I am going to pass. So it's back to you again.
It's me. Oh, I'm passing.
Okay. So now we go into the private park actions. Now, normally these will happen simultaneously. However, it's our first round of doing this, so we can do them either in turn order or do one player does all their actions and then we move on in turn order, if that makes sense.
Yep.
For this one, and then we can sort of speed it up for future rounds. So do you want to do them in turn order or do you want to do them just
In order.
right? In which case, Laura.
Me.
You.
So I can place my meeples.
Yes. So this time you will need to place them onto the action spot because you are limited to how many times you can place them.
Yes. But then you take them off and they're free up again.
Take them off at the end of the round.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Well, I'm going to use my yellow guy just down here.
And some security.
Some security, and I get that for free, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to pay,
Okay.
I think.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, I don't have to pay for one. I'll pay one less. That's fine.
That's me then.
Yes.
I will do what some would call the same thing. And get my security up to a 2. Done.
Yes. Okay, so if I'm reading it correctly, I have enough ingredients to do the Ceratosaurus recipe twice.
You do.
So if I put 2 meeples into making dinosaurs, I can make 2 Ceratosaurus cakes.
You could.
Okay, so
Brachiosaurus cakes.
I
I like it with a cherry on top.
will get you the meatballs.
It's okay. I've got it.
Yeah, you got them. So it costs you 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 purple, and a blue. Oops.
Oh, yes, I didn't think about the blue, but that's fine. I have it. So 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 purple, and a blue.
And that will gain you 5 points and 3 threats. Sorry, I got it.
It's fine. Okay. So 5 points. And 3 threat. Okie doke.
Ah,
Hello,
it you.
it's me.
Hi.
I'm the problem. It's me.
No, you're not.
I would like to make a dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
What dinosaur will you be making?
I will be making. I think that just goes down there, doesn't it? Yeah. I will be making a stegosaurus. A stegosaurus. So that is 1 yellow and 1 red.
2 reds.
Why 2 reds?
Because you have to also pay the top half of that little.
Oh, I thought that's what you gained.
No, you only gain what's at the bottom half.
Well, crud.
That's okay.
That's
You still have to do it.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah, steady.
How do I? There we go. Thank you.
E or Q.
So I get 4 points. 4 windows.
Nice, and no threats.
Yeah.
Right, it's me. Hi. I'm also here. All right, I am going to be placing my. How much money do I have left? I did not make change. I should have taken. Oh no, it's over here. That's what happens. I have this money left over. So I might as well do it now. I'm going to place an additional white worker to bump up 2 spaces on the G-pole track, which does cost me 2 monies for the privilege. Vaguely over there. That's more or less correct. Sure, I'll do. I get an extra movement token, and I get an extra bump on
Bump, bump.
So I will take, or I get an extra bonus, I should say.
Oh my goodness. Do you know how long it's just taken me to realize that the DNA is the primary colors of the secondary DNA that it makes?
Given that I said
The
that
red
in the...
DNA and the blue DNA make the purple DNA. I thought it was just different types, but no, they are actually the secondary colors of the dye.
I'm going to put the 2 basic DNAs in there. So I'm going to gain myself a blue. I'm getting another yellow because I'm going to need a lot of yellow, I think. That is my turn. Done.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. If you don't mind, I'm just going to do a bit. No, you know what? No, never mind. Carry on. Carry on with your day. I was going to do a retcon and then I remembered I've got other options.
Right. So, having seen this threat I've accumulated, I'm now thinking I should probably do some security. So
Maybe.
I'll send my yellow security guy and the white one to there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to cost me 1 coin. Better be bump up my security by 2.
Correct.
Take a look.
When you're moving your Jeep around,
Hmm.
it doesn't have to be, it's just moving it from space to space. It doesn't have to be linked. It doesn't have to be.
They do have to be adjacent tiles. You can't just hop. You
Oh.
can't just hop it over to. You can't. You
So
can,
it starts in the welcome center. So
it can go in any direction from there as long as it's connected by the hex. So it can go for
so
like
I
Dom's,
can-
for example, could go up 2. You can go this way 1, 2, and then around.
I
So
I
turn
can
to-
say-
you couldn't go up to the merchandise store and then fly over to the.
what a shame.
I
Okay.
get an extra arrowy thing, don't I?
No, that's if you go up the track, up the Jeeple track.
Ah, yes, got it.
Right, Laura.
Oh, so you only gain the excitement if your Jeep's there.
Yes, if you land on it and you activate the space.
Oh, okay.
So you need to make sure you have workers to do so.
Yeah. I just thought for my dinosaurs, is that added automatically? Or does a Jeep will have to go
Jeeple, your Jeeple will have to go there because otherwise the people aren't going to that part of the park, so they don't get
Okay.
excitement.
Damn it. Okay, well, that can be next round's me's problem. That's fine. You know what? I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna
Are
pass.
you happy?
Lastly, okay, you do keep workers from round to round. So if you have them left over, you can keep hold of them. Let's see, who have I got left? We've got 3 workers left. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I may as well do something with these 2. So I'm going to put my blue worker and no one else to get myself 3 money. Don, your turn.
I'm going to use my purple guy in the G4 garage to go 1 step up the track for free.
Okay. Laura has passed. I am also passing.
And I'm passing.
Okay, so now we do our Jeeple tours. Again, this is normally done simultaneously, but for the sake of making sure we all understand what we're doing, let's do it in turn order. So, Laura, you are the first Jeeple park person. Do it in the order that you so choose.
I'm gonna go to the casino.
A casino. So you put one of your little arrow friends goes on here just to indicate that you have been here.
Oh, I would like to rotate that to flip. No, it won't. Oh, I wanted to say it's gone the other way.
Oops.
No, what? Chaos.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's pointing right way now.
I'm gonna put that there. There we go, so
Sure.
I can see it better. Okay. And I'm gonna put my green meeple on here, which means that no, I don't want to look at the Jeep. I can draw and roll 5 dice.
Yes.
And then
so
I
there's
can choose a DNA symbol.
yes, so there's a slight order of operations here, which does make a very slight difference. What's going on with that is absolutely what is going to happen in a second. First of all, you'll put your meeple on, which you've done. Then you'll gain your excitement. So you'll gain your 3 excitement.
Yes, over here.
Over on the excitement board.
Awesome. Also,
Then you gain a boredom. Goes on to here for now.
no, I don't. No, you don't get boredom when you first land.
You do. It says here increase boredom, step 3.
I don't.
It doesn't affect it. You've already gained the excitement. So the next time you go there, then the boredom will make an impact. But you've already gained the excitement from it.
Okay.
And now you can take the action. Now you can do the dice thing.
Draw 5 dice. Whee! Take 5 dice. Thank you very much. Just bring it down here. Sorry.
That's okay. I should have just stayed where I was.
Yep. And then
You roll
I
it.
can roll the 5 dices. Whee!
They see me rolling.
So I pick a DNA and I can get a coin per with one or more of that symbol. So I've got 2 red or 2 purple, so I'll just take 2.
Yep, so you just get 2 coins.
2 coins, yeah.
Nice. And then your dice go back in the bag.
Yup.
All right, Dom. Let Laura take the rest of her turn before you interrupt her so rudely.
Oh, do we not go round one? Oh,
We just
it's
it's just easy
fine.
to finish off the tour.
Okay, then I'll go up to my DNATM. So that gets me 2 more excitement.
It does.
Yeah.
More than that for you.
Thank you.
Whoop.
And then with my next green maple, I can gain 2 DNA, or I can and
2 basic DNA, and you could spend 2 victory points to
Yes,
gain an
okay.
additional 2 basic or
1,
advanced DNA.
2. Okay, I'm gonna up my red twice, and then what am I doing for points? I don't move. Oh goodness me.
Let's lock the tile in place if we can.
You know what? I will spend 2 points to gain. Can I get 2, 1 of each colour? It doesn't have to be the
I
same
think that's
colour.
2 basic or 1 advanced.
Oh, is it 2 basic or 1 advanced?
Let's double check the glossary of the thing. This is the DNATM. There is a nice handy reference guide here.
Because if it's only 1 advanced, then I won't do it.
May lose 2 victory points to gain any 2 DNA.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can do any combination.
So I will do a green and an orange.
That is the end of your movement.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your last pointy point has gone that way.
Do I need to do? Oh no, my danger roll because I didn't land in there.
You're not going to a paddock.
No,
All right, it is my
not
turn.
yet.
It is my turn, yes.
Yes.
So my first movement, I'm going to be leaving the welcome center, and I'll be taking the wonderful folk over to the roller coaster. Everyone excited for the roller coaster? So that will gain me 1 excitement. Dom, would you mind moving the excitement over rather than me zipping around the board, making everyone dizzy?
Zip, zip.
Yeah, so that is 1 excitement for green.
Excitement green, and then it gains a boredom. And I will activate it with this white worker. With the white worker, I will gain 1 excitement per adjacent tile. So that gives me another 3 excitement.
For a total of 4.
Yes. Cool. Once we have finished with the wonders that is the roller coaster, we shall continue on upwards to the incubator where you can see all those baby dinos curled up in their eggs, just waiting to be hatched. That will give me another 2 excitement, please. And then I can use my scientist, my blue scientist,
My science.
to make up to 2 dinosaurs. Each costs 1 fewer basic DNA. So with my Pteranodon, it will cost, to make my 2 Pteranodons, it will cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow DNA. In fact, I'll spend 2 yellow DNA. I'll cost it 1 fewer, and then 2 red and 2 blue to make myself 2 Pteranodons. Hey, friends.
Oh.
And that will grant me some additional points. So that will gain me 5 victory points, but 4 threats.
5 victory points.
Yes, please. And
What
4...
surprise, Luke is streaking off into the lead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, and then my final movement, I will go over to the dino enclosure, and I will show everyone these wonderful pteranodons that may or may not try to eat you. So that gains that will gain 4 excitement. Then I have to roll the purple threat die, and I hope it doesn't come up poorly for me. Yay! No one died. I'm amazing. Right, so that comes to the end of our tour where we see the pteranodons and no one dies. Okay, so I've done my danger roll. And then we go to our Dom Park. I'll have to go into cleanup phase, and I forgot that we still had another turn to go.
Still had a third park to go to.
We do. It's so exhausting going to 3 parks in one day. I don't know how we ever did it at Disney.
We didn't.
Well, this is going to be a short tour because the only place it's really worth me going is to the Proceratosaurus enclosure.
Okay.
So that's going to gain me
3 excitement.
3.
Yes.
Wouldn't
Because
it
you
be
have
2?
it's 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
I think
I
that's cumulative.
I would have thought so.
Ah, that's better than I thought then.
I will double check, but I mean, if that's how we read it, then that's how we read it. Let's see. Pupil tours, dino enclosures. Yep, it is cumulative.
Oh, nice.
Dinosaur, you get that.
Okay, so that is 3 excitement. Oh, someone
I-
already done that.
I did that for you, and now you roll the purple die.
Which is here. Let's bring it over where the camera should be.
No, I'll move the camera back over to you.
I'm sorry. I
That's
thought
okay.
you were watching me.
That's okay.
Roll the purple die. No death. Hooray.
Hooray. We are amazing.
So yeah, I could go to the Raptor pen, but that wouldn't really gain me much, and it would just put boredom on it for no particular gain.
Can we move our park around?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that can move around is the welcome centre that moves at the end of round 3.
So yeah, that's going to be the end of my tour.
Okay. So now we go into the cleanup step. So we return our G-Pool and our movement tokens back to our boards.
To our welcome centre.
That's our welcome centre even. I have already decided I like this game. Then we remove all our root tokens, put them next to our light boards. Then we get our G-Pool bonuses. So I gain an extra security and 2 basic DNA.
Oh, I realised I could get any meeple. I didn't have to get a white meeple.
That is true. You can get any meeple you so choose.
Is that you get the same ones again? You don't
No,
just get the level.
You choose. You get all benefits you have available, which means that you choose a new meeple anytime whenever you do it.
So I'm going to get too many. G-Pool track.
Then we will gain money equal to our excitement level. So for me, that's 9.
I get
In
5.
fact, I'll take a 10 and return a 1.
And I get 3.
Our excitement refreshes.
And return the used workers to the supply.
Yes, right.
I think that's all I've used. Yeah.
I'm just going to put the workers vaguely near the bags. I can't be bothered to put them back in. So any workers you have left over may remain
Yup.
in your supply.
Oh, so the ones we put on our things for this round go back in the bags.
Yeah,
It's only
when
if
you
we
use them,
didn't-
they go
it's
back
only
in
if
the
we,
bag.
it's only if we didn't use them, they stay.
Correct.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Then we evaluate our threat. Dom and I both have threat higher than our security. Laura has higher security than her threat, so we will both gain a death token, which is not as metal as it sounds.
God damn it.
Then we will return all leftover dice back into the bag. Discard the 2 dinosaur DNA paddocks. So basically, we're going to just clean out a couple of the things in the tracks, so we get a little bit more options. And now we're going to go into the Black Bag of Doom.
Shall I set up
If you could, yes, please. So we've now introduced the Microraptor
Awesome.
and the Ankylosaurus to go. We've got alongside the Gigantanosaurus. And we will also clear out some of these buildings. The Danger Tour and the Prehistoric Garden will also go into the bag. Our last building A is a goat pen.
I mean, that is the greatest of all time.
And for being prehistoric, major. Interesting. Okay, and the prehistoric garden. For a large number of workers. Interesting. All right, Laura, you have set out the workers option.
Who's going first though? Because that does change.
Yes, it does. The turn order is now whoever is in last place will go first, which is Laura.
Oh, that's fine then.
And then Dom and I will swap around. So it will be Laura, Dom, then me. So that is the end of round 1. We will do all our simultaneous phases simultaneously from here on in, just to help speed things along. But Laura, you are up first for choosing these fine folk.
So you get the drafty thing in the first round.
Sorry?
So we only do the drafty thing in round 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just because it was to get our park started.
Yeah.
So.
Makes sense. Got to get your parky started. Oh, do we need to roll DNA dice?
Not yet. That I did that a little early. That should have come out afterwards. That actually technically comes at the beginning of the public actions phase.
Okay.
Although you could bring 5, if you wouldn't mind bringing 5 dice out whilst Laura's deciding, and then we can just roll them when it's time to.
Yes. Oh, I don't know what I want.
They have not been rolled yet. They will change into something different, probably.
Yes.
Almost certainly. But maybe not.
What does that do? Okay. Sure, we'll go for the 3 purple.
Okay, done.
Let's take the one with a bunch of security, because
I'll
it
take
would be a good idea to cut down on the deaths a bit.
a bit. You know, I had a very similar thought process. By similar, I mean the same. So a blue, 4 white, 2 green, and 2 yellow. I can show you the world.
Whee!
I'll take them on their little magic card pit ride. Right, Laura, choose an action.
Don't know what I want to do.
Go away as well. Well, I guess the first thing we should probably do is roll those dice.
Yes.
That might influence your decision a little bit. So we have 2 yellow, a single yellow, 2 of any colour, 2 of any colour, basic, I should say, for both of those, and 1 of any basic die. Dinosaurs.
Oh, it's stressing me out that I can't see everything
Damn
in one
paperwork.
go
Yeah, I know.
because I don't know what I want.
The big old board. It is a
mm,
table hog, is this game, I have been told.
mm. Oh dear. So things like the raptor culinary experience is not a dinosaur enclosure, so that can go next to my. Can that go next to my?
Ooh, that's a good question, because it does technically have a dinosaur enclosure on it.
But I thought it was just enclosures can't go next to each other.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what it says. Special buildings. It does not say. I would say I would. Yeah, I would agree with your assessment on that one.
It's not the same.
It's
It's
not the
not
same
part
as
of
an
the dinosaur enclosure.
Not the same as an enclosure. It is a special
Yeah.
building.
Okay.
My understanding that.
In which case I think I will get that one. So I have to spend
A worker.
a worker.
Yeah, some buttons.
So I'll get rid of the white worker and my 4. Let's get rid of that 5 again. Yeah, I know, right? It's like 9:30 and I've only got one round down. Okay.
Well, it depends on how we go. We may not get to the full fight. We may play a short game that gets 73 rounds.
We'll see.
We'll see how we go.
There we go.
We have all got work in the morning. Dom, your turns as we replace this location.
Why do they all have to move down?
Because they get when they get refreshed.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, the new incubator.
Oh.
Now that's one thing that is worth pointing out is that I am not allowed to take this second incubator because I already have one of the same name.
Yes. Well,
And it is slightly more powerful.
yeah, I quite fancy an incubator. I don't need to spend a meeple for that, do I?
You do.
Oh, I do? Okay.
But the spending to
Yeah,
build
the
it.
special one is to do my culinary experience, I have to spend a purple to gain the excitement and the points. Or do I just have to put the dinosaur?
You would have to spend a purple working roll
to get all of that stuff.
Yes.
And have a dinosaur in there.
Yes.
Okay.
So your next turn will be one of your prior actions have to be make a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Bake it.
Bake it.
No, this is an attraction. I only have to spend the coins to take it. I don't have to spend
Which one are you looking at? Sorry.
the incubator.
That's a special building.
The attractions are the ones in the middle board.
Oh, yes, sorry, got it.
That's okay.
That's all right. Things that you would notice if you were playing it physically as opposed to playing it on Tabletopia.
1 worker of any colour plus the coin. cost. Got it. Okay. Yes. There's nothing that gives me a discount on that, so I may as well spend the white meeple and 7 monies. Right, where should I splash my incubator?
So now a DNA a new DNA TM has come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Whilst Dom is plotting where he's going to put that, I'm going to spend 8 money to buy a security booth.
Mm.
I've just realised the incubator needs a blue guy to activate, so that'll have to wait till next round.
Yes.
Never mind.
Should move the round track a bit here, technically.
It's a good investment for the future.
It is.
More eggs for my dinosaur recipes.
Delicious.
Yes.
And nutritious. Okay, let's move my money up one.
Soufflesaurus.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to put this up here. But I might want to do something bonkers.
Crazy.
Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. All right, that is my turn, Laura.
Oh boy. Feel like I'm playing it too safe, but I almost want to pass.
So,
I know, but I
if
can
all
use
the
a lot of
actions you
kneeboard.
want to do are on your private board actions, then there's nothing wrong with doing that.
I mean, I'm kind of just sticking with basics just so I can boost a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay,
I don't know if my brain just can't hack lots of thinking at a time, but it's like, no, okay, I'm gonna do it because I want to get to the next stage where I can progress stuff. I'm not necessarily focused on building the massive part.
Yeah, that's fair. Done.
Yeah. Counting.
Counting.
I am counting things.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, que pasa, and de nada.
I apologise to anyone who speaks any of the languages that Laura butchered in that sentence, which may have combined French, Spanish, Italian, maybe Greek, and Esperanto.
Merci.
No, I will not give you mercy. I will instead bottle with cushion.
No. No.
Bottle.
No. Oh,
My cushion back now, please.
no, you box me with it. It's fine.
Okay, let's use 2
Yeah.
white meeples in collecting DNA. Take the 2 basic things, so I get 4 basics in any combination of colours.
You do.
So I'll take
There's one.
2 red ones and 2 blue ones. And I may as well throw the die back in the bag. We're not
Yeah, may as well. All right, my turn. I just realised I have an extra blue worker there for some reason. I would like to buy a dinosaur.
Oh no, you know what?
What have you done?
I was gonna get some more DNA, but it's okay.
You sure?
Can I get some more DNA, please? I
Sure.
I thought that I'd collect DNA on my next
No,
turn.
this is a family-friendly stream. You cannot collect Luke's DNA.
Oh,
Wait.
wait, what?
You may have a retcon
Can I
to
have
collect DNA.
retcon?
You can. I will leave this one face down to remind me I need to flip it over in a second.
Yeah, I was just gonna get some. I think. Yeah, because I've got a few meeples. I'm gonna just get. I'll spend 2 white meeples
Okay.
and get just one of the double basic.
Yeah, that's fair. Those 2 of those, so that doesn't impact us. Normally, if you pass, you are not allowed to take additional actions, but
Yeah, I thought I forgot you have to collect DNA in this round and then you mix it, you bake it in the next round.
yes. Whilst Laura's deciding what the DNA she wants, I'm going to finish off my turn and reveal our new dinosaur friend, which is the T-Rex.
1,
It's scary.
2,
I've got the Ankylosaurus, which I will
3.
put here
There we
for
go.
now.
Okay, that's done.
And I will have spent a green worker and a single meeple in order to get a new dinosaur paddock. That's the cheapest way for me to do things. Laura.
And now I will pass.
Okay, Dom. Yeah. I like this quite a lot.
I like it.
Do I like it more than the Rawr Write? That's the question.
Oh, very similar.
They're very similar, but they are.
Yeah, I think
they're different enough.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Do I want to do anything whilst I have the opportunity to gather stuff? Maybe. A bunch of white workers that could do things. No, I'm also going to pass. So now we go into our simultaneous phase of our private action. So we're going to just focus on my board for a little bit, friends, and Laura and Dom are going to do their own thing.
Yep.
Do that. That gets me 6 money. Yeah. Yes, I will do the Hall of the Mountain King music. As we know it, the Alton Towers theme tune. We need to go to Alton Towers again, especially now you've gotten over your thing of rides.
I'll still be scared. I'll still be pooping my pants, but
you'll be having fun whilst you do it.
Whilst I do it, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to put my 2 here, so it's going to cost me 3 to go boop boop.
Do you have to move every time? Every time you move up the Jeep track, do you have to pay?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Pay the value of the step that you're going into.
That's fine because I've used a purple and I'm still in step 1, so I don't have to pay.
Correct.
That's fine. However, I am going to go another step. Which means, oh no, my meeple fell over.
Drunk people.
Means I'm going to go up there, but I only have to pay 1. For that one.
So I'm going to go here.
I'm just going to put the coin there.
And I can convert that. Make another green.
Do I pick my when I get to that next space in the Jeep?
You choose the bonus.
And I get it now?
Yes.
Ooh.
I get a bonus basic, so we'll put that up again.
Sure, let's go for security.
Security.
Security!
There are 2 white workers left. Oh, bother. No, actually, I'm going to swap you out for this guy, which means I get one for your blue. That's okay. And then I'll put you there and spend 2 to go up the Jeepal track. Yes, that works out. That's what I want. Okay, I'm done.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna
go and look at your
take
board.
that back.
I don't know what you did, so it's fine.
I'm not gonna spend. Oh, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go get some more water.
Oh, it will.
No one
Or
minds.
do I?
Do you want a drink? Okay.
Yeah, please.
Do you want more water?
Slush, please. I'm just debating. Would I rather? What does threat do? Threat. Gain a
If your
death.
threat is more than your security,
Yeah.
people die.
Yeah. That'll take me up to 4. Or even more. Okay. In which case. In which case, no, I will do what I did, and I'll spend that extra on security. There we go. Gain, yeah. However, that is, I believe, is all I will do. I have refined my DNA. Oh, no, I need to make my dinosaurs now. Let's go.
Don't forget to reheat your oven.
Yeah, I need to put it in my oven at 180 for 20 minutes. Right. I am going to. Forgot I needed to make my dinosaur.
You've got to make a dinosaur.
I've forgot I needed to, yes. Right, I'm going to use my white worker down here to make my Velociraptor. Yellow, a red, purple, and an orange. I'm going to make my Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Yep. And then I'm going to use a green because I ain't got many of them left to make my Stegosaurus.
Okay.
Yellow, red, and purple. Eee. Oh. Oh no, he fell over.
Oh dear.
How do I make him upright?
Hold him.
Oh, I got him.
There you go.
Got him. There we go. And what does that get me? That gets me 2 points. Because my velociraptor. Oh, only if I go there. 1, 2. I don't think I got any. Did I get any? No, I didn't get any more points because I don't get that from that until. Yeah, that's fine. And then I keep my purple and my green.
Purple and green.
Yup.
Okay.
Whee.
All right.
Oh, but do I put my threat tracker up when my dinosaur lands on it? Do they go up
The threat
now?
tracker does go up now, yes.
So I go up 4. Yay. Yay. 1 under my Stegosaurus and then 3 under my Velociraptor.
Velociraptors are terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dom, have you finished?
Yes, I made an irritator. I moved up the Jeepal track. I boosted my security bit, though probably not enough to completely avoid deaths. And I got some money off my venture capitalist.
So I don't know if this makes a difference for you, but if you wanted to, for the security purposes, you could take the security bonus.
Oh yes, I knew that, so I decided I wanted to DNA more.
That's fine. We'll do the tours separately, I think, because why not?
Yeah, tours are fun.
Tours are fun. So Laura, take us through your tour.
Whee! So, how do I turn the arrow again?
E and Q.
Ah, I'm gonna go up to my Stegosaurus. Zzz.
Stegosaurine.
So, what does it? That gets me 4 excitement.
For excitement. Dom, if you would mind being the excitement.
That's okay. I've done
Oh.
I've just done that one.
Well,
Then I get my first boredom token on there.
and then
just
you
like-
roll your
and then-
green dino die.
Where's the green dino die? I haven't done it yet.
It is up above the
there it
public
is.
access board.
I've got it here. It's here.
Yay, hi. Welcome to the screen.
Yay! No deaths today.
No deaths. Okay,
Fabulous.
where are you going next?
Do I get anything else from that? No.
No, you just get
No,
the
that's fine.
excitement.
And then I'm going to go to my Velociraptor.
Did you get your points for this all, by the way?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
Did I get your job?
I'm sure I did.
That's cool. Velociraptor friend.
Yes, I did because I was on 4.
So, purple worker.
Yep.
Yes.
So my purple, my purple worker goes here. And I get 3 excitement.
You do.
3 more excitement for red.
Thank you.
Then you get the purple
And
die.
then I get the purple die. And I get 5 points.
You'll get 5 points and a threat, so I'll bump your
Oh
threat up.
boy, okay, I
Dom, if
didn't
you wouldn't
realise
mind
that.
giving Laura points.
5 points.
5 points for Laura. Okay.
Roll your purple die and see if you get some death.
Oh, 1.
One
So
death.
that's just the what? That's the token.
One death token. Up, up, up.
No. Oh dear. Where's the death? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's fine.
Where's the death?
Where's the death?
And then you have an additional movement. Where would you like to go?
Oh well, I guess I'm going down to my DNATM.
That's the only place you can go.
Mm-hmm.
That's another 2 excitement.
2
Yeah.
more excitement.
Oh, I should have had a I should have had a boredom on that because I went there last time, so that should be 2.
Did you? Oh, yeah, that is 2.
Yeah, I did visit.
You must have cleared it off when you moved your meeple.
Okay. I'll
Well,
move
it's still
down.
technically 1 at the moment. So hold on.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
true. She would get 1 boredom. One
1
excitement.
excitement. Yes.
1 excitement, yeah, from that one.
Mhm.
Where's this guy? He's got up here.
You moved him instead of the.
Yeah, I know. So 1 excitement. Yeah,
You haven't moved your Jeeple. Where's your Jeeple? Oh, it's over here.
he's here. So I gain 2 basic DNA. However, I'm not.
You spending the victory points or no?
No, I'm not. I'll just get 2 basic DNA. What would I like? Definitely a red. And a blue, sure. Let's go
Okay.
for blue. Yeah.
Dom.
No, sorry, no for yellow.
Okay, Dom. Let's have a look at your park today.
Okay, look. So I've got 3 movements. So I'm going to start off by going to the Proceratosaurus enclosure.
Very nice.
So
You
that's
get you 2
gave
excitement.
me 2 excitement, and I have to put an extra boredom on the thing.
I'll bump your excitement. There you go. Move the 1. Or not, apparently. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Purple die of death.
No.
Okay, I shall leave that where it is
Mm-hmm.
and roll, and I get a death.
Yeah.
A single death. Good. All right. Next up.
I'm then going to move on to the raptor pen.
Nice.
It
I like that it looks like a football stadium.
does.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my yellow security guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose the Proceratosaurus enclosure and
Gain
gain
2 points.
2 points.
And an excitement.
Yes. Excitement. And 2 points.
Nice.
And then finally going to go up to the irritator.
I love that that's its name.
So that will get me 2 excitement. But I have to roll the red die of danger.
Do. Going back over to the red die of danger.
Which gets me 2 deaths.
Oh boy. Well, it could be worse. Not on that die roll, but it could have been worse.
Yeah. So yeah, that is my tour done with.
All right, over to me and my tour. So I'm going to start off from home base. I'm going to go up to the incubator, which will gain me 1 excitement. But my guests are now bored of what's going on.
Aww.
As Dom has disappeared. Do you mind giving me an excitement, please, Laura?
An excitement.
Yes, Lee's just stretching.
Yeah, that's fair. You are green, so
I am.
1 excitement.
Yes, please. Then I can make 2 dinosaurs, which will cost 1 basic DNA fewer. So I will spend effectively 2 greens. Hi, Dom.
Hello, just grabbing a jumper. It's getting a little cool.
That's okay. So I'll do that to get myself 2 little green dino meepers. There you go here. So I gain another 3 points. And 2 threats. If someone wouldn't mind giving me points.
What are you having?
3 points.
3, 1, 2, 3. Any more excitement? Just the 1.
Not yet. That will be coming. So I'll go up from my incubator. I'm going to go up to my security hut, which unsurprisingly no one's excited about.
No.
But I will employ a yellow security guy to gain 2 more security bumps, which is nice. Because that doesn't cost me anything, I don't think. I will double check that.
I would have thought it
action.
would.
I would-
Yeah, of course it does.
I will double check that action. Increase your security by 2 for free.
Oh, damn.
Well caught.
Thank you.
And then my final one, I will go to the Ankylosaurus pen. So that will gain me 4 excitement. Kumura is controlling my excitement at the moment.
How much?
4, please.
1, 2,
And
4.
no more deaths.
Yay.
Hooray. That is the end of my tour. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for your order.
Hmm.
All right.
Really, my part should be the most exciting with all the death.
No, I know, right? And yet, somehow people are unnerved by the death. So we will take off the Geebles and our little markers. They will return back. They will return back time. We will gain our Jeep bonuses, which for me is an extra security, and then 2 basic DNA. I'll take 2. I'll take 1 blue,
What do I like?
red.
Humanities and awful DNA. Yeah.
Nice. Gain a number of coins equal to our position on the excitement track. For me is just 5.
Mine's 7.
Only 5 excitement that time. That's okay. Yeah, much less excitement. Okay, gain our excitement. Then we will return our excitement marker back to 0, and then we will
I'm
reset.
doing that.
Thank you, Laura. And then we shall reset workers.
And I've sorted out the third order.
Thank you very much. Who is going first this time around?
It's back to being Laura, then you, then me.
Oh, you're winning.
Yeah, I got 5 victory points for making an irritator.
Nice.
Yeah, hopefully it's irritating you.
Only ever so slightly.
I'm gonna keep these meeples over here actually, just for
Just to have a
ease
pool of them.
sake. Yeah.
Okay. Now it is 10 o'clock, so should we make this the last round?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
with technical difficulties and all.
yeah, a few technical difficulties. But we've got a good enough feel of the
Round
game.
3, we move the welcome centre.
As the end of round 3, we move the welcome centre.
Oh, well, ignore me then.
You're right to bring it up. Normally, at the end of this round, we would move our welcome
Mm.
centre. These are the workers available. We are very close in victory points. There is only 2 points separating all of us. Oh, sorry, I should also have reset some of the buildings.
I will go and get these guys.
So we now have a Lephosterosaurus, or Lephosaurus, and a Brontosaurus. And our buildings that have come out are a Amber Extraction and the Triceratops Ring Toss.
Nice.
But that seems sensible, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, workers I would like.
I don't know if anyone has noticed, but the name of the restaurant
Yes.
is actually Triceratops.
Oh.
Triceratops.
Cute.
Yeah, presumably it either caters for children or has
Oh, yeah.
or has potatoes, or has tater tots, or both.
Cute.
Let's take the security workers, I think. Oops, I've accidentally picked up the round marker for some reason.
Oh.
Dom, take your meeples.
You don't gain threat you only gain a threat when a new dinosaur is added.
Yes.
Okay. Are you waiting for me?
No.
I'm picking meeples, sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm just going to throw my card in the bag because we don't need it for next round because this is our last round.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need those, so I'm probably better off taking that one.
Can I please get some clarification?
Yes.
The symbol where it has the little tile shape with all the arrows around it, does that mean a surrounded tile?
All adjacent tiles. So which tile particularly?
So the prehistoric garden.
So that says for each, choose a unique adjacent tile. So just a tile that's touching it in any orthogonal. Well, let's say orthogonal. Any adjacent but tile, effectively.
Mm-hmm. If I travel there on my GP.
Mm-hmm. On your G-ball.
Okay. Should have looked at that more, but hey ho. You can't swap like meeples out anywhere, can you?
No.
Curses. Oh well. And they have to match the colour.
Generally, yeah.
Boo.
Ooh, and his.
Is that more viable? Maybe. Natural 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curses.
What you doing, Laura? It's your turn.
Sure, I'm gonna buy the prehistoric garden.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, shouldn't we have the DNA dice?
We should have the DNA dice, yes.
Oh, guys.
5.
Hmm?
Give them a roll.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good spread. Does that change your turn?
No.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to move this one down one. Results. Okay. My turn. I will spend 6 money. I'll come back for my change in a second. Let me do this. Or I'm going to buy the Triceratops ring toss. No, wrong one. That is significantly yet.
Are you supposed to have coins on your...
No, I just put them there because it was easier for me to move them.
Okay. Have you only got one death?
Yeah.
Crikey.
Triceratops there. Okay. I'm done. Done.
Yep. Okay. Right.
T-Rex jet ski. T-Rex jet ski. Yeah.
The T-Rex jet ski come out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, that is tempting.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
But you need the DNA to activate it, don't you?
That's a lot of DNA. You need to have made the dinosaur in order to activate it.
So you'd have to play that in the make phase, and then you'd need a yellow to activate.
Yes.
It is still very tempting, though.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Why not? I can afford it. Let's buy the T-Rex jet ski.
Sure.
I'll have to spend a meeple for it as well, because it's a special building.
Oh, yes, I also need to spend the meeple for my special building that I bought. That's the wrong one again.
5 money.
Mistake.
But we decided that as it's a special building, it can still go next to
Yes.
another thing.
Next to another pen, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where shall I put you?
Ah.
Hmm. Is it still Dom's turn?
Have you finished, Dom? Sorry.
We hang on. We do it one action at a time, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, I've just bought the T-Rex jet ski.
Okay, then yeah, it's you, Laura.
Even me. I would like to spend 2 white meeples
Mm-hmm.
on like these basic
Okay, get
die
4 basic
again.
dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
There makes more sense.
Not sure. Why not?
Okay, I'm going to spend a white meeple to just buy an advanced DNA. So I'm going to buy it in green. Okay. Dom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I think okay, let's spend 3 meeples and gain 6 basic DNA.
Okay. Wow. Sure.
Hmm?
Dom has spent 3 meeples to get 6 basic DNA.
Ooh.
Whilst he's deciding what he wants to do, Dom, what are you doing with your turn?
I think that's it. I
Okay.
don't want to. I don't need any more DNA. I'm not going to build another attraction. I'm not going to build another. No, I'm fine. This is going to be a very minor thing for me.
Okay, I'm also passing. Dom?
She says.
Well, the only other thing available to me is
Buy more stuff.
sugar.
What have you done?
No, I'm not going to do anything.
I was miscounting stuff. Right. Yeah, I think I'm passing.
Okay, are you definitely done, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay, time for a simultaneous phasing.
Yeah, let me try and work out how I'm doing this.
What are you doing here? You should make you go away. There.
So you do that.
You should do that.
No, first of all,
There.
you do that.
Let's look at this. Get 2 monies.
I need one of you. Send you to make that.
Does require.
And I can
Okay.
make the dinosaur. So yellow, red, green, orange. T-Rex in the house.
Woo!
Jet ski park.
Yeah, boy.
Immediately gain 3 danger.
I'm also gaining. I'm gaining 4 threats. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts me at 10. And I gain 5 points. Doing that, and purple and
Okay. Use you. Make one of you. And that. Is gonna work, I think.
2 workers left I can do stuff with.
Yes. Yeah, that just about works. Good.
Need to get 4 money. Ooh, no, hang on. Let's swap you out for a yellow. Let's put this one back. Mistakes you wouldn't make if you're playing this physically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am done until my park run phase.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, shall I run my park first?
Yeah. Too.
Why
Okay,
not?
I will be on tracking duty.
Okay, so I'll start off
Point.
at
Have I
the
got any points? Oh no, not at this point.
I'll start off at the Welcome Tender and go up to my Pteranodons, all 3 of them, mooching around. That will gain me 2, 4, 6, -1, 5 excitement.
Okay.
Then I roll the purple die of death. I gain a death.
Und death.
1 death. Thank you, Dom.
Okay, death above your board.
Thank you. I'll add it to my deck that was there before. Then I will meander up to the security booth and lose an excitement. But I will place someone out to gain 2 security. Always beneficial. What?
No, it's just I'm just laughing because I'm like I started off so cautious with security and now I'm like kill them all.
Then I'll move on to my Ankylosaurus, which will be another 3 excitement. But an extra boredom. And roll of the green die. Which is there's another death. Thank you. And from here I go into the Triceratops ring toss, which will give me 2 more excitement and 4 victory points, but +1 threat. So I'm down onto 11 threats. I would have put a coin on that spot just to indicate that I've gone around, because I don't know what the token is. Actually, I'll usually one of these tokens. Oh, thank you. So that's that. I need to roll the green die of death. No death. And then I'll move to the roller coaster to round my turn out. Oh, sorry, I have done the green work in order. I forgot that. Which will get me 0 there, but I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 more excitement.
4 excitement. Okey-doke.
And that brings my park run to an end. And I'll do the cleanup of the bringing it back step now, just because I'm here, so I might as well. So I get 2 coins, I get 1 more security, which brings me up to 11 security, so I get that plus 10, which is nice. And 2 basic DNA. Is there a token for the plus 10?
Why'd you get all that? Oh, because you're security.
Sorry?
There is a plus 10 token.
There it is, I just found it. All right, Dom, do you want to do your park run? Laura, can you keep an eye on plans and such?
Okay. So yes, I am going to set off and go to the irritator first.
Okay.
Which is going to gain me a measly 1 excitement.
Mm-hmm.
But I do roll the red die of death and gain 2 deaths.
Oh boy. Okay.
I am then going to move over to the T-Rex jet ski, which gains me 4 excitement and 6 victory points. Oh yeah, we're avoiding the Jeep. Not on the.
Not on the T-Rex.
4 excitement and 6 victory points.
Though I do have to roll on the death die again. But another 2 deaths.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
No, this is good.
Oh, he wants that 7 points.
Oh yeah, so that's 4.
No, it's just 3, wasn't it?
No, you got 2 in the last round. 4 deaths, I should say.
Yep. And then finally, we're going to move on to the. Oh yeah, sorry, I had to spend my yellow guy for that. And then moving on to the incubator, where I have to spend my blue guy. So 2 more excitement. And I can make up to 2 dinosaurs at 1 fewer DNA. So I can use a yellow and a red and a purple for a Proceratosaurus, and the thing takes care of the other
purple.
So I'll gain
2 more threat.
2 more threat.
And 5 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open your threat for you.
Cool.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the end of my tour.
You have 1 more movement. Oh no, you start 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, what center thingy T-Rex jet ski.
Yeah.
T-Rex jet ski. My turn.
It is.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've just realized I forgot to put 1 of my own tokens out. I actually should have had 4 fury. I should have 4 fury excitement.
4 fewer.
Because I didn't actually get to the roller coaster. I didn't have enough movement.
1, 2, 3. So you're on 9 excitement now.
Yay.
Okay. May.
Yes.
May. Okay, I'm gonna go up to my Stegosaurus. That gets me 2, 4, 5, 6.
-1.
5, so 5 excitement.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I roll the green die.
Mm-hmm.
1 death.
1 death.
Oh, there's no more ones.
I've
Can someone swap me?
only got 3.
Ah,
Dom, have you got?
Oh, hang on, I've got 5 deaths already this round, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 deaths already this round, so if I
If
take a 5, keep a 1.
Oh, I
and
see. You
pass
can
one
just
to
open the
Laura.
stuff.
thanks. Many thanks, many thanks. Okay. That's that one done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I'll go up to the prehistoric garden and I'll play a yellow,
Mm-hmm.
which means I will get a point per green dinosaur next to me. So I get 4 points.
Very nice.
4 points, nice.
Thank you. And I get 1 excitement because hecking exciting. Is that it? 1 excitement.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yep, that's fine. And then I'll come down to my Velociraptor. So I get 2 excitement.
You do. 5 points and a threat.
I'll move
Slightly threat.
my excitement 1, 2 up to 8
Bring your
excitement.
plus 10 threat token across.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No.
So I roll my die.
Roll the purple.
Roll the purple. 1.
One more death.
1 more death. Is there another one? Yay. Only 2 deaths obtained this round. Hey hey. Well, you say that I'm actually quite a few more points up. And then I get 5 more points.
5 points.
Thank
okay.
you. And then did you give me that?
I did your threat, yeah.
Round there as well.
Okay, that's the end of your park talk. So
Yes.
we bring everyone back. We get the various.
Hold on. What?
No, sorry.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the next.
We do the cleanup and then we do the
Yeah.
final scoring. So we return our G-Pools and our stuff back to our welcome center. We gain all the G-Pool bonuses. I've already done mine.
I don't need another person.
It's fair. Then we
2
will
coins. Woohoo.
score excitement based on our score points
Money.
based on excitement. Get money based on excitement. So I will gain 8. Over here, so we've got that. We reset the excitement, return all workers. We won't bother doing that. Then we evaluate threat. I have equal threat and security. Laura, how much threat do you have?
I have 11.
And you have 7 security, so that's an extra 4 deaths.
God damn it! Gosh darn it!
Plus, did you increase your security from the?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 4 more deaths.
Damn it!
So we'll take 1 back and we'll give you a 5.
Put a 5. Oh.
Well, it would have had to have been 7 in the turn. So
Yeah, I know. I 1 off.
Dom, how many deaths do you have?
Gutted.
I have 10 threat and only 4 security, so I think I get 6 more deaths.
Yes. So you do get the on the plus side, you do
Okay.
get the achievement.
You get the achievement.
You get the achievement.
Was
of
it
7
worth it?
You get the achievement of, well, it's 7 points, so it's not.
7 points.
No, that's true.
You're going to give yourself 7 points. I feel bad about my positioning here. However,
I'm also the one that's going to get a film made about them.
That's true.
all right, so we'll go into final scoring because we are treating this as a very short game because we had tech issues early on and it's 10:30. So, first of all, coins. We get 1 point for every 5 coins we have. I get 3 points.
I get 2. I also get 2.
And then we go to deaths. How many deaths do you each have?
7.
15.
I have 3. So I discount my deaths. They are ignored because quite frankly, the minor killings that happened due to some kid on the skateboard getting eaten by a velociraptor is overshadowed by the rampaging T-Rex. So you both remove 3 deaths from your parks. Laura, you lose 3 points.
Why?
Because there's a chart of the amount of deaths you have. You lose 3
Oh,
points.
because I got 4 points.
You have 4 deaths, so you lose 3 points.
Okay, that's fine.
If I'm taking 3 off, that leaves me with a total of 12 deaths.
12 deaths, you say? Well, you lose 15 points plus
Oh God.
3 per death over 10. So you lose 21 points.
Really?
Yep. So the answer to the question,
Oh my God.
was it worth it? No, it was not.
I don't know. It's entertaining.
It was quite fun.
So the final scores are Dom on 12, me on 23, Laura on 30 in our short, truncated version of Dinosaur World. Yay! Okay.
I'm done.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
I should have paid attention to how much deaths were going to cost me, but hey ho.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
that's okay.
you know what?
Usually we would have 2 more rounds afterwards to
Make
like.
up the
Get
point.
more deaths.
Well, get more deaths, yeah.
You wouldn't really do that on your last turn, more than likely. But
Well, you've met Dom.
yeah, true. Absolute chaos.
It could happen. Well, thank you everyone for being here for this. We may be back on Friday, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Our normal raid buddy, Loserpalooza, is not live at the moment. They've just gone offline. But we do have a new person we can go and raid. We can go and see you over to Foster the Meeple. Jeff. Looks like Jeff is playing old Legend of Zelda. A Link to the Past.
Ooh.
So thank you very much everyone for sticking around and staying with us for this game. We will go and see you over to Foster the Meeple. Take care of yourselves and we will see you very, very soon. Good night everyone.